guys, so I am back and I'm kind of really excited because today, which is the 7th of June, I went to the Lifeline bookfest here in Brisbane. I've never been to one before, so this was the first time that I ever went, and I honestly didn't know what, I didn't know what to expect when I got there because I'd never been to anything like this before. And I went at 8:30 in the morning, and thinking that it wouldn't be as busy at that time. I was completely wrong. It was packed. I was going to film in there so that you guys could see, but it was too busy. I couldn't even film. I could barely even walk in there. It was that busy. And people are crazy with their books, man. Like, I saw people in there with suitcases, filling up suitcases with books to buy. Like, it was crazy. Myself, I didn't spend a lot in there. I bought 10 books only because I only just found about this like the last week or the week before, so I didn't even have time to save for it. And so I limited myself to a certain amount of money just because I really don't earn that much nowadays compared to what I used to, so I limited myself. But I was so excited. I got 10 books. There were 3 sections. There was the dollar section, which was books that were in pretty rough condition. I didn't get anything from there because honestly it was all those Western romance type novels mostly, and I'm not into that. And the condition that most of the books were in for $1 just to me wasn't worth buying, because they were like on the verge of falling apart, they were ripped, they were creased really badly, the spines were broken, so I didn't get any of the dollar ones. But I did get, I think 6 books from the $2.50 section, which were a lot better condition, way better condition, and then I got 4 books from the high quality section. So I'm just going to get started, and I'm going to start with the $2.50 section. So I picked up The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Better. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, it's really shiny. And this is a Alice in Wonderland retelling, and I believe, yeah, Alice in Wonderland retelling. And I'm kind of in a bit of a Alice in Wonderland kick at the moment. I'm so obsessed with that. I'm reading like Splintered by A.G. Howard at the moment and love it. So I was really hoping that I would find a really pretty classic copy of Alice in Wonderland there, but I didn't. But that's okay. But I found this, and I did put this on my to-read list on Goodreads a long time ago, so I'm glad that I found it. And like I said, everything in the $2.50 section was all $2.50, so I got that one. Just bear with me, I'm at my messy desk. Then I picked up this, and it is a Dracula by Bram Stoker, or Stoker, however you want to pronounce it. And I've been holding out to buy this book because I wanted the really pretty hardback cloth edition from Dimmicks, which is a ridiculous price. It's like $60 or something like that. And so I've been holding out, but when I saw this copy there, I just grabbed it because it was $2.50. It's a hardback and it's in like perfect condition, so I grabbed it. And it's got like this really like creepy looking picture on the front. It's hardback, like I said. It is just a black hardback with gold writing, and it is just beautiful. And if you open it up, and it's got like brown pages, like it's actually supposed to be brown. But I found when I got home, there was a bookmark in it, and it's actually a really pretty bookmark. So yeah, so I got that. I'm really excited because, believe it or not, I've never read Dracula, even though I'm obsessed with vampires. Never read it. So I got that. Then out of the $2.50 section, this is probably the worst condition, and it's still in pretty good condition. But I picked up Rumor Has It by Jill Marcel. And it's a really pretty book. It's also a hardback. I don't know what it's about at all, but I've heard good things about this author. It is a red hardback with gold writing, and the book itself is actually in fantastic condition. it's just the dust jacket. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's all ripped at the top there and on the corners, which is probably the worst condition book, but it's in really good condition. I love how pretty it is. So I got that. And then I picked up this book because I already have the first book in the series in hardback, so I had to get the second. And I actually found this book in the thing because there's no order, the books are just where they are. I found this there with no dust jacket, and I was like, oh, I kind of really want the dust jacket because the dust jacket was pretty, but for $2.50 I'll get it. And then I moved further along down the aisle, and then I found the exact same one but with the dust jacket, so I grabbed it. And it is Summer and the City. This is the second book in the Carrie Diaries novel series by Candace Bushnell, which is this. It's really pretty, and that's what it looks like. It is like a lavender, like a really grey lavender colour, and then it's got Summer in the City in pink, and it actually has CB. I don't know how well it's going to come up on camera, but it's got CB like sort of etched into the hardcover all over it, so I grabbed that. And then the next book I picked up, which I am so excited for, is the Twilight Saga, the official illustrated guide for the Twilight Saga series, and it's actually a really heavy book. It's hardback. It's just a black hardback with silver writing, and I know people don't really like Twilight, like a lot of people don't, but personally me, I love Twilight. I loved the books before there was even a thought of a movie, and I love the movies, and so anything Twilight I own. So I had to grab this because I didn't own this, and it is beautiful. Like, it's got like all of the pictures in there with like for all of the movies, which I really love, and it's just a beautiful book, and I'm glad I own it. And for $2.50, this looks almost brand new. Like, I couldn't believe it when I found it. So I got that. And then the last book from the $2.50 section is actually a kid's book, and people are going to be like, why did you get that? But I got it because, for those of you who don't know, and yes, I am well aware that the things I collect are probably very childish, but I really don't care. But I collect the Monster High dolls, and yes, I know it's a kid's series. Sorry about that, my computer's going crazy in the background. But I do collect them. I have 4 Twilight dolls. I haven't got them all, but I will get them. And then I have about, what do I got? I got 22 Monster High dolls, so I do collect them, like I said. So I saw this and I had to get it to add to my collection, and it is the Monster High kids book. So I grabbed it, $2.50. So that's that. So that's all the books I got from the $2.50 section. Now onto the what they classify as high quality section. Honestly, some of the stuff in the high quality section I wouldn't have paid the prices because the prices were varied. So the prices were all on the inside of the books, and some of the prices I just thought were a bit ridiculous. Like, there was like books in there for like $18, and to me $18 is a brand new price. I'm not paying $18 for a second-hand price, no matter how good the cause is. So yeah, so I limited myself. I only got 4 books from there because, you know, I just thought a lot of it was overpriced. But anyway, I picked up Untamed by PC and Kristen Cast, which is the 4th. Hang on, yeah, it is the 4th, I believe. I'll just double check. Yeah, the 4th book in the series. I have the first 3. This is not the cover that I collect, but for $4, I'm not going to say no, because the covers that I collect are $16.95 each, which I have paid that for 2 of the books in the series. But yeah, so I had to get it, so it was just why not? I don't know what else to say about that one. So I grabbed that. My books are piling up here in front of me. The next book I picked up, and I picked it up because so many people on YouTube have been raving about this book, and I have not seen it in any of my bookstores, and I haven't placed an online order for a while, just because I'm trying to save for my holiday. And I saw it there and I was like, I have to get it. So it was the Across the Universe by Beth Revis. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I have been wanting to read this for a long time, and it was only $4 for the paperback. It's in fantastic condition, so why not? Then I also picked up the first book in the Bloodline series by oh my god, I'm trying to say Rochelle and Mead at the same time. So by Rochelle Mead, and I have been kind of really stingy. I've been wanting to read this book series for a while, but because I had my hours cut at work, I've been really stingy with what I'm willing to pay for books at the moment, and I'm not paying 20 bucks for a book. You know, even a brand new book, 20 bucks for me is a lot. So I haven't bought it, but then I saw it today and it was $5. So I picked it up. It's in fantastic condition. There's no rips or creases or anything except for down the bottom. There's a tad bit of a crease there, but you really can't see it. So I'm so excited for that. And then the very last book I picked up, and I know it's not a lot of books here, but like I said, I was not aware that this was even on until like a week ago, so I didn't have the chance to save money for this. Otherwise, if I did have, I would have bought a lot more. But the last book I picked up was Maximum Ride Schools Out Forever by James Patterson, and this is the second book in the Maximum Ride Angle Experiment series. I have book 1 and 3, and this is my most favorite book series. I love it. I actually read it, the first book, 5 years ago, and I gave the book back to whoever I borrowed it from, and I forgot to write down what the book was, and so I never knew what it was, so I couldn't ask at a bookstore or anywhere if they had it because I didn't know. So I've been searching for this book series for 5 years, and then I saw book 1, and I didn't even know it was a series. I just thought it was a standalone. But then I saw book 1 at my local thrift store a couple of weeks back, or a few more weeks back actually, and next to it was book 3, and I was like, oh my god, it's a series. And then today I found book 2, so I have all of them. I'm so excited, and this one was the most expensive one at $6, and I was really happy to pay $6 because it is a hardback. And I wanted that, right or wrong, because I've never seen it in any bookstores. So it's just a black hardcover with silver writing, nothing too fancy, but that's what it is. But yeah, so those were my books that I got from the Lifeline Bookfest today. I was really excited to go, the first time I've ever been. And I got some pretty good stuff, so I'm happy with what I got, even though it's only a small 10 books. But yeah, so if you guys have been to anything like this, let me know what you guys have found, because I love seeing people's like books and things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!